What's good, y'all? Croc here. Hope you're having a good day. And today's discussion is about if Zinogre deserves to be in Monster Hunter Wilds. So if you like what you see and want to see more, like builds, discussions, theories, and stuff like that, drop a subscribe. Yes, sir. Now, most of you guys know who Zinogre is, I assume. Zinogre had won the Hunter's Choice Top Monster. So he got ranked one for being the most loved monster, I suppose, like most voted monster for favorite monster was, right? And Zinogre was number one. Now all the deviants, they calculated the deviants and stuff too. I assume I voted for Thunderlord Zinogre, but Zinogre himself was number one. But just because he's number one doesn't mean that that guarantees a spot for him in Wilds. Now, it possibly could mean that he will most likely get into Wilds. But we wouldn't, if we knew he was going to get into Wilds, we wouldn't have this little discussion here. So the question here, will Zinogre be in Wilds? Should he return? And the answer to that is of course he should return. Of course. He's the number one favorite monster in the series. Everybody loves the lightning dog. If Rathalos didn't exist, I'm gonna be honest, Zinogre would probably be the face of Monster Hunter. Whenever you see Zinogre, you kinda already automatically think Monster Hunter. Like literally, if you saw like any game and you just saw Zinogre pop up, you would be like automatically Monster Hunter, right? Like of course you would. Just like you would say for Rathalos, like Zinogre is that prevalent and such an esteemed monster that lots of people around the world just already automatically know what it is, you know what I mean? So that was one. One, he has the popularity check. He has the esteemed prestige establishment checked. We know who he is. We like him. He has popularity with, the votes in the contest. I think, yeah, I think that's a big check mark right there. Popularity isn't a thing that sways the decision that Capcom decides to make when adding monsters into the game. But if it was, Zinogre has it. You know what I mean? He has that Riz or whatever the young folks like to call it. Now for Stygian Zinogre and Thunderlord Zinogre, um, I don't really like Stygian Zinogre. I'm gonna be honest. Thunderlord, he's a deviant. He did come back somewhat in Rise, but had no armor or weapons or anything, so that's kind of like a bummer. But do I think any of those two versions could come back? Um, nah, I'm gonna be honest. Especially not Thunderlord. I think Stygian has a bit of a chance to come back. As a variant, as a filler. You know what I mean? Just like just to add extra things to the game. But do I think Thunderlord will come in? No. Will Capcom maybe surprise me? I mean, hey, surprise me. I would hope the deviants are in the game, but if you add one, you gotta add all. I'm just saying. Number two, does Zinogre fit the aesthetic of Wilds? Yes, I think he does. I think any monster in the game, Zinogre just fits the aesthetic. He fits the ecology bill. The thunderbugs live on his fur and give him that electricity charge, and he knows how to use it. It's some symbiosis or whatever, whatever you want to call it. But nah, I think if the Wilds route is going more of a like realistic approach, which they seem to be. Maybe not like appearance wise, because it is a fictional game, but they're going more of like environment and ecology type beat. So Zinogre fits the bill of a monster that really that can enhance the ecosystem or like gets it power from the ecosystem. That makes sense. Number three, is it unorthodox to add Zinogre to the game? Does Zinogre just doesn't fit the criteria to join? Is he too big, too small? Is his mechanics, the way he's, twists and turns, is it just like it won't fit the areas? And no, I think Zinogre fits all the bills. We have three check marks. I think he's not that big. I think you can honestly make him smaller and it would still work. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't need to be super big. He doesn't need to be super small. You know, you just make him like a Nargacuga size, which he's just slightly bigger than Nargacuga in my opinion. But I think no, I think he's not too big. He's not too small. I think you can add him. I think he fits all the ecology bills. So my final answer: should Zinogre return to Wilds? And my final answer is yes. Of course he should. That's my final answer. I give him a 9. I give him a 10 out of 10 and on the return list. A 10 out of 10. Most likely, probably will return. There's just no way. I'm not. I don't see Wilds not adding him in the base game or in the future. There's just no way. Anyways, what do you think? Should Zinogre return? What do you think he shouldn't? Put your opinion down below. Anyways, much love. Thanks for watching and peace out.